Welcome back, Griddle Cook Eat and More. Today it's a review. Kind of excited about this review. We got a Grillion Electric Grill Brush. And that's what we're going to check out. So let's take a look here. So as you can see right here, this is the Grillion 2-in-1 electric grill cleaner. It's a steam-powered grill cleaning. It's got a stainless roller. It's got two different rollers you can do. 600 RPMs it says. It's got 600 milliamp. It's rechargeable battery. It's got a water dispenser on there and a bunch of stuff. But let's get this thing unboxed here and then see what we got going on. All right, here we go. Let's get this thing opened up here. So pretty cool. Look at this. Nice. Get it out of the box. Got a nice plastic case right there. Let's get this thing open. Now first off, you can kind of look here. So this is pretty cool. A nice hard plastic case to hold it in. It's a little water bottle right here. That mounts on the top of it. Let's get this thing out of here. All right, so here's the unit itself. It's got a little power button there, so it looks like it's got some battery juice on there. Looks like that's where my water bottle is going to go. It's got a little plug on there. All right, we got that. So this is one of our brushes here. So here's one of the brushes. So looks like a nice little metal brush there. And this, I guess they call it chain mill brush here. We got here that's going to go in there. Last but least, got a little cord, USB-C to USB-A, and we got our little manual here. So I guess this is kind of like a deflector, so when you're cleaning, it keeps it from shooting back. Let's see if we can figure out how to stick one of these brushes in here without reading the directions. So obviously that goes on that end. But here we go. We got a lock, we got an unlock. Oh, there we go. So that comes off. Ah, got it. Super easy. So that slides on there. All right, so here we are. Just sits in like that. There we go, like that. All right, so locked, unlocked, locked. All right, there we go. Now we got it figured out. All right, so here we go, a little review. That pops off like that, comes out. This whole thing comes off. Snaps into place, boom, there you go. Got your power button here. Now we have a little LED. That looks like the battery percentage on there right there. So 91%, that's pretty good. So 2 speeds, 1, 2. All right, so there you go. Didn't even read the directions, kind of figured out how to get it together. All right, so super easy. Get that grill brush head in there and then you know, take it apart and then switch out, put the other one in. But let's get a grill. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna read the manual a little bit, and then we're gonna get a grill fired up here, and then that way we can put some water in there and use that steam cleaning action. But yeah, give me a few here. Gonna get me a grill going. Read up on the manual a little bit, and then we're gonna put that thing to work. All right, we're back. Got the grill warmed up. Now, it said to have the grill warm. I probably got it warmer than what it tells you to do. One thing, I did charge it for a little bit. So down at the bottom of the handle, you have a little plug there. That's where your USB-C goes in. One note that I did read in the manual, make sure it's not over 5 volts, your charger, because it could damage it. Next up, you got your water bottle. So I did fill it up. It did recommend you can use warm water in there. It's cool, it gives you a cap. That way if you don't use all the water, you can put it back in your little carrying case there. So we're gonna take that off. And then here, right there, you have a little cap there. So we're gonna get that on there. Right there. All right, so there we go. Powered up. Just, you kind of see there, 1, that's your speed, that's your high speed. Click it again. Low speed, high speed. And then that button right below it, I don't know if it'll show in the camera, that dispenses your water. All right, let's put this thing to work. Now, as you can see there, that's got a lot of gunk and crap on this grill. So when you hit the water button, it's supposed to do it for 30 seconds, I believe. So we're gonna go to work. Oh, damn. Shit's flying off. All right, this thing's pretty cool. Now I'm not even putting any pressure on it. I'm just letting it go. All right, let's get a little closer look there. But I'll tell you what, man, that thing's pretty impressive. But you can see it's blow all the dust and down here, and then down here. Look at all that. All right, pretty cool. All right, we're gonna get another grill out. I'm gonna get my Weber kettle out with my real heavy-duty Mallory M1 cast iron grates because I want to see how it works on that. Getting those cleaned up. But let's get that thing drug out and then cleaned up. We'll be back. All right, here we go. We got my Weber kettle. Let's get a little close up here. As you can see, it's a lot of gunk in there in between these grates here, so I'm curious how it's going to do on that. When they reached out to me, I was really excited about trying it out on these cast iron grates I got for my Weber kettle. But here, let's give it a go. Now, if you hold this thing down, put it on an angle a little bit, you can get in between these grates here. You put a little pressure on it. All right, pretty cool. So let's so we're gonna swap it out here and get my little mesh or chain link or whatever you want to call it, a blade or a roller on this thing, and then give it a go. Let's see what happens. Just like that. There we go, snapped in. All right, move that out of the way. This would be definitely good for, you get those right on the surface, hard chunks. You just hit your little water button, adds a little water down in there. So it did get some of that stuff in between there, but I mean, that's kind of hard to get it deep in there. But if you do hold that brush on an angle, it'll get in there a little bit. But overall, did a great job on this. I think we'll bust out one more grill. I'm gonna get my pellet grill because I think it'll do really awesome on that because it's the grates on there are more separated, so it should really get in there and then do it good. And it did an awesome job on the Weber Q. But let's give it one more go. We're going to put the regular brush back on, and then all right, here we go. Let's give it a go. As you can see, it's got a lot of crust on there, especially right in the center area. Here we go. Oh yeah, I mean it got all that little gunk right through the center there. The Grillion Electric Brush, pretty freaking cool. So when I started it, I was at about 99% battery. Didn't quite have it fully charged, but now I'm down to 89%. So I use 9%, basically doing 3 grills with it. So that's pretty cool. The charge is gonna last a while, so you definitely don't need to charge it every time, I would say. You're gonna be able to get some cleanings in between on it. Yeah, overall, I'm impressed with it. It does a good job, makes easy work of it. Beats using an old grill brush, standard grill brush. I think it does a little better job than that. I got one of those Weber ones. I think they're recalled, so it's good to have something that's not recalled, but yeah. Grillion Grill Brush, check it out. I'll have a link in my description. That way you can go check it out online and then purchase one. Check check it out for yourself. But yeah, what a handy tool. I got a few more grills I think I may clean up with it. I got all kinds of charcoal grills and stuff like that. But yeah, really cool. But however, that is it for this video, and I am out.